Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another video. Big up your damn selves in the video. Make sure you smash up the lights every single damn time and subscribe if you are new. Chelsea 5, Barrow 0. Perfect day. Perfect display. Everything's gonna be okay. This is what we asked for in the preview. Nothing less, nothing more. That is how you beat a League 2 team. That is how you take them to the cleaners. That's how you demonstrate your abilities and your capabilities on that pitch. And listen, is everybody going to get a 10 out of 10? It's not necessary. We just need everybody to put out the 7s. Put out the 7.5s. Just be competent. Just be correct in your actions and don't be complacent. And then we go to the next round. And I take this all the way up until Wembley, because today we were able to get confidence into the players that needed it. We were able to get, a little bit of GA, a little bit of stat pads, but we were also to give opportunities to the young players in our academy that can contribute, hopefully in the future, and at the very least could potentially even make people money. And, so it's W's all round today. 5-0, fantastic. And the starting 11, listen, exactly kind of what you expect, because you're giving those seniors the first chance to say, right, this is your moment to compete for places in the first team. We made 11 changes. It was always going to be a little bit disjointed. It clearly was in the first 5, 6, 7 minutes. And once we settle down, and I'm telling you, we string 2, 3, 4, 5 passes together, and that's the first goal. The first goal comes from Nkunku after we've had a little spell of dominance. Not even dominance, a little spell of just coherent shit. something serious, just passing to one another, first touches, making sure everything's fine. And then next thing you know, Felix is scooping the ball over a defender, like literally scooping it out of the ground and over to Nkunku, and he puts it in the back of the net. And this is why I wanted Nkunku to start, because as much as a Gu could play or a Washington could play from the start, when you play in Nkunku, he can finish. He can put chances away. He can make goals out of nothing. And we're going to talk about how he did that for the second. But it helped us to get into a really strong position in the first 30 minutes, in the first half. And that allows us now to take it easy. Second half, every Chelsea fan is in cruise control. It's in cruise mode. We're playing in 3rd, 4th, 5th gear, and we don't have to worry about whether we're going through, whether we're going to have to, change the game, whether we're going to have to bring on impact. We can just relax. And that's why Nkunku needed to play. That's why he needed to start up front. And he takes his second goal beautifully. I mean, the second goal, obviously Neto's back heel, obviously Gusto's cut back. These are all wonderful things. But the way that he's taken that second goal, even against Barrow, you have to applaud it, because it's not really a goal scoring opportunity in that angle, in that position. He's made that himself. His quality and his ability has made that. It's not something that anybody and everybody will do. It's a very special, smart finish. And it will beg the question. People will ask, after getting a hat-trick today, will he start against Brighton on the weekend? Now, listen, we're going to do this all season, aren't we? Jackson, Nkunku, I personally don't mind. If both these strikers are scoring, fantastic. Like I've said previously, and I'll keep saying, Nkunku, we protect you. You don't play every game. You had a lot of injury issues last season. We want you to build up your fitness, to build up your kind of durability, your availability, to a point where we don't have to concern ourselves with whether you're going to be fit here or injured there. So this is a happy problem. It's a problem that we're not used to, but get used to it, because both of these players are good players. Both of these players can score goals, both now in different ways, because Nkunku, like I said, is a better finisher than Jackson, but both of these players are good players that can contribute to our season massively, massively. And Nkunku is capable of getting you 15 goals in the league. He's that type of player if he gets those opportunities, minutes. But even if he doesn't start, having someone like him on the bench on Saturday shouldn't be uproar if he doesn't start. Shouldn't be, chaos in the community. Keep calm, keep collected, keep composed, as he does when he's on the pitch. Because if he comes on, there's your goals, there's your opportunities, there's your clinical nature to you. So I'm sitting pretty, I'm sitting calm, I'm sitting quite calm, quite fine, because I know now that Chelsea have multiple avenues of getting goals this season, and we know that from the get-go. So brilliant for him. Confidence booster if he needed it. And of course, the free kick was fantastic from Felix as well. It's a shame that it goes down as an own goal because he deserved to have his name, you know, kind of written on the score sheet. It was a great free kick. He just, you know, gives it that real bend, make sure that he positions the ball perfectly onto that post and in. Not loads of power, just put it past the keeper in the right way, but obviously it goes down as an own goal. But I thought he had a good game to go and get his assist, to go and have that goal, but it's taken off of him. And Felix, I said it in the watch along, he's got something in his contract where he has to give us a mandatory nutmeg every match. I don't know if there's a bonus. I don't know if there's some sort of, you know, extra incentives, amortization. I don't know. But there's something going on because he can't go through a game without a nutmeg. But it's lovely to see once it comes with obviously output, and that's what everybody wants, and he gives that as well. Does that mean he's starting against Brighton? Heck no. Palmer will start. It's very difficult to come into this game knowing that you are B team right now and do something against Barrow that's going to promote you to A team, because we did just beat West Ham brilliantly. So that performance can't go amiss, you know. But you know, it's good. Keep doing that. Then we get to the next goal. Second half, Pedro Neto. I think at halftime I was thinking to myself, right, I need something from Mudryk. I need something more from Neto. Neto and Mudryk in the first half, not taking on their man in the way that demonstrates the gap in quality that there needs to be between a League Two fullback and a Premier League level winger for both sides. So I'm needing more quality. I'm needing more impact. I'm needing you to get amongst the fun, because at the end of the day, the attackers are here to have fun today. They're here to stat pad. They're here to get on the sheet, assist, goals, and to get the confidence levels up. If you're not doing that, if you're just decent, it's not good enough. And that's why I said at halftime, being decent or being competent or being okay against Barrow at home is not good enough, because that's not going to get you into the Premier League 11s. That's not even going to get you into the Premier League options off the bench. So for them to link up for the fourth was great. Mudryk, much better in the second half. Taking on his man, going past his man, crossing, more accurate, finding players. Assist for Pedro Neto. No complaints second half from him. Much better. Neto gets his goal, tap in, easy. And we're cruising at that point. It's about giving opportunity at the end of the day. Nkunku gets his goal, gets his hat-trick. Don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. I don't know what a goalkeeper for Barrow is doing. Playing out from the back, taking touches, trying to use his athleticism, his speed to go past Nkunku. Just clear the ball, clear your lines. You don't play for Pep. You don't play for Luis Enrique. This is not the beautiful game. You're 4-0 down at Stamford Bridge. Who fit? Lump it into the opposition half. But he doesn't want to do that. And Nkunku has a tap in, as an open net. It's a hat-trick for him. And I'm sure he'll probably get man the match. And then after that, like I said, we're just bringing on players. I think there was there shouldn't be a shock that Chilwell doesn't start. I know Nazar Cancelo, journalist, was saying Chilwell doesn't start against Barrow. Of course he doesn't. The manager made it clear that he's not in the plan. Now, for him to come on, it's quite weird, because he did say he's not part of the plan, or he doesn't fit the mesh up or the makeup of the team. He comes on, he gets the armband because he's obviously got seniority, and he actually plays well. Cassidy plays well today. Better than Dewsbury Hall. Much better than Dewsbury Hall. I think Dewsbury Hall was underwhelming in this game, especially when you're expecting him to run the midfield. He's the more experienced player. He's the one that's coming for 30 mil. Obviously, Cassidy still came in for something, but you're expecting him to run it. He didn't really impose himself. I don't feel like he didn't really leave that game. Anybody's going to remember that performance. And like I said, for everyone, you got to lay down the marker in these games, because if you don't, when are you going to? But it was good to see Cassidy play well. Acheampong comes on. We saw Tyreek George come on. I like the way the manager put them both on the same flank, because I think the chemistry and the connection is not really going to be there with the seniors. So to put them both together on the same flank and ask them to link up together and to combine together when they've played academy together, I think was very intelligent, very smart. And listen, they were nervous. I can tell, you know, they are talents. I know people are like, whoa, what's going on? Don't be too reactionary. That's their first opportunity. They're young. They were nervous. That Tyreek George shot, the way that he just sent that way wide of the post, Lord heavens. You know, that brother really did have a good opportunity to take that shot, put it in the back of the net, and he fluffed his lines, 100%. Does he shoot like that every single game in the academy? Absolutely not. Otherwise, we wouldn't talk about him in that way. Even Acheampong, giving away a foul, I think his first tackle. There's definitely nerves. But if we keep getting good draws and we keep getting, chances to play teams in lower divisions, then we can keep giving them opportunities. And then over a 5-game stretch, we can see, okay, the development, not even development really, just them being comfortable in that scenario and situation to deliver what their promise should be on the pitch. But right now, here's what it is. You got your chance. Maybe you didn't take it. It's fine. Nobody complains. Nobody has to stress because we won the game. That's why you want to get yourself into that position in the first place. That's why you want to play your Nkunkus, your Felixes, players like that from the beginning so they can finish the game off and show the quality that they are clear for these games. They don't need to worry at all for these games. And then obviously Gu comes on as well. Chukwuemeka comes on. He could have scored, but wow, that left foot shot. I just assume he has a problem with someone in the crowd. He has a beef. It's fine. If you have something to settle, a score to settle, it's no problem. Man took a shot at his ops and no problem. We move. Mudryk does it all the time as well. He had a pop as well. Put it into the crowd. He's still looking for that 30-yard screamer. One day it will come. Rudiger got one. I'm sure you will too. And we move. Listen, it's Barrow at home. Barrow at home. You finish the game. No injuries, no, issues from a medical standpoint. Thank you. And everybody got an opportunity. Some players took it, some players didn't. That is not really a big deal. It's not a problem. It's an opportunity that they need. They don't guarantee anything. You get your chance. It's up to you to take it. But I'm glad you got your chance. That's the key. Maresca substitutions, spot on. Happy that everybody got on the pitch. He brought the youngsters I wanted to see on. And yeah, that was it. Now, the only thing is the whole Chilwell thing is basically, is it wise to go back on your word? Will people believe you when you speak again in regards to if you don't leave by this date, you're not going to play? That's what he said. Lord behold, he plays. I don't really care because I'm not the one banishing Mandem. I'm not the one banishing people. But if you're going to banish Mandem, got to kind of make sure they stay banished, I'll be honest. So, but hey, listen, he's not going to play a lot of games, I don't think. He'll still be a kind of peripheral figure. But as I said before, aside all of that, he is the only overlapper. At least he is the only natural overlapper. And even against Bournemouth away, when Sancho was playing on that left wing in the second half, Cucurella was making those kind of inverted runs in the box and getting quite close to goal. That is something that Chilwell could do if we need him to at some point. So yeah, it is what it is. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you made of the game. Smash up the likes, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. In a bit, people. Peace. Come on.